Hello viewers, so today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to draw a shoe. I'm using my voice because I'm really lazy. I don't want to type all the subtitles out, so let's get started. So first, we have to start with a template for a shoe, which is what I based the shoe off on. So you can see how the lines merge with, I don't know if you can see it, probably you can't really tell. So as for this template, you can take a screenshot of it and use this template, where I will teach you how to draw one. So firstly, what we need for this template is the outer rectangle. So how do we draw the outer rectangle? It's just a normal rectangle with a 3:1 ratio. So how can you draw a rectangle with a 3:1 ratio? So you draw 3 circles and put rectangle around the edges of the circle, and that would be a 3:1 rectangle. This is really messy, so if you would wait a bit, I would give you a better one. There we go, so that's the rectangle. I know the circles aren't really that accurate, but that's all I can do for now. Well, it's not really all I can do, but I'm a bit too lazy to correct that. So, let's go to the other lines that I have. So, let's just open up the ruler tool again. We can put down some lines between the circles. And we can also put down some lines in the middle of the rectangle. I don't know if that's the middle. I'm going to treat it as the middle of this circle too. And between the circle and the end of the rectangle, we put another line as a marker between the middle of the rectangle and the line there, and put a marker there. This is going to be where your foot is placed in, so just markers for that. You can turn it to 0 too, and put a line in the middle of the rectangle to the lower quarter of it, to the upper quarter of it, just the end of, and the 8th, just do that line. And so we can also raise the back of that line a bit if you want to have a higher heel, which I'm gonna do. And actually, I forgot, this line should be to the front too. And just a bit about, between the upper quarter and the middle, you add a line to the middle, about there. So then we can add a few more lines for the shoe and the tongue, which 90. There we go. For the tongue, we have to add a line in between those two lines. So what we're gonna do is draw the thing there. Yes, so this is the front of your shoe there, and from that cross point to that cross point, there we go. That should be the other part of your shoe, and this should be the tongue, and that's how the template is made. It's not as good as the other one, that's why I told you to use the other one if you wanted to. Oh, I forgot, I think there's also a bit more there. I think there's a line there, I forgot. Yeah, was this line extended? Yep. And that's basically the template. So how do we use the template? I'm gonna tone down the transparency a bit. No, we could actually use the other template and tone down the transparency a bit. And so this is the template, and after we've toned down the transparency, then we can use that. So when you start with a shoe, you can choose anywhere to start, but I would like to start by teaching you how to draw the place where you put your foot in. So it's this, from here, this place to here, and that would be the curve for your foot to be held in, but you have to make it so it also touches this line. So for back, yeah, there we go. So that's probably how we should draw it. So you see this, it's like less bent here and more bent here, and that's how most shoes do it, though some can have more of a neutral crescent, but I like doing it that way more. So it's just my own preference. There's no absolute right or wrong. And also for this template, you can make your shoe a bit taller, you can make your shoe a bit lower. Oh wait, I think I did something wrong here. Yep, it's to this conjunction. Yep, not the top. And if I could delete that circle, yep, there we go. So let's do that cross area. And so there isn't a really correct definition of how a shoe should look, and how the shoe should be. Proportions of the shoe, yeah, that was what I was talking about. Proportions of the shoe, there's no absolute towards that, and so you can make it taller, wider, bigger, shorter, whatever you want. It's just a suggestion for the proportions. I'm drawing the front of the shoe now, and the tongue. So you can draw the tongue two ways. One of them is like this, more of a neutral tongue, normal one, and you can also draw it like this, which is more often seen on those knit shoes, for example like prime knit and fly knit, and I would like to draw it like that for this shoe. Then also for the end, sorry, got interrupted a bit. So for the end of the shoe, you can draw it like this, but for me I would like to draw it with an end like this, so which is more like the Pegasus 35 Pegasus Turbo, and that's how I would like to draw the back of the shoe. Then let's go for the foam. So the foam would normally just follow a line like this. Yep. And from the middle line, like this straight line, towards here, that would curve a bit. So a bit of curve here, down. The curve doesn't really matter much. Preference is on you. You can do more of a curve or less of a curve. Then connect those two parts. You can make it more of a sharp ended shoe, or you can make it more of like a rounded shoe. All depends on you. And for the bottom of the shoe, just follow this line. Maybe pick up a bit for the end, and I don't know, just do that for the end, and just connects to there, and add the toe guard the foam, the bottom of the shoe should look. So for the bottom end, you could also do something like the Pegasus Turbo, like that kind of end. I don't know how to draw it. You can do it if you wanna, and it's also your own preference. And let's continue. So give me a sec. Done. So next part is the ankle protector to prevent you from getting sprained. So you could draw it like more in an obvious way, like I like to, and just get a bit out of it to make it seem more lifelike. We could also add another line here to make it look like it's protruding out from the shoe. So it's an ankle protector. You could just shade it a bit if you want to. And then for the bottom of the foam, sometimes I like to add a line there. This is a bit too bright, so I could just tone down the tone down that a bit. Okay. And so, gosh, wrong layer again. There we go. And then you can do the cage for the shoe. Cage, this thing that supports your feet. So if you like, you can do some fly wipes or something like that, but fly wires are difficult to make to look pretty, so I'm lazy. I'm just gonna make this Adidas shoe with that cage that they have on the Pure Boosts, and I'm just lazy. I'm just gonna put this as a place for the laces to go. And also the holes here. So the laces are gonna go like this, and probably to the back of the shoe. And it doesn't really matter. You can add, for if you want to make your shoe more realistic, you can add that. That's not really good. Realistic, you can add that to make it look like the inner side of your shoe. You can also add a line there to make it more like a shoe. And that's about how to draw a nice shoe. And so what you have to do at the end is, if you like, you can add some mesh top of the shoe, like those old shoes. They have like leather parts here and mesh on here, so you can do that if you want, or you can keep it clean. There we go. Keep it clean. And you can also add like design stuff, like I don't know, what designs would you like? That's for more support. And you can maybe like make them square if you wanna. There's many things you can do with it, or you can make your cage cooler, like have part that's like doing this. Covering the cage to make it cooler or something. It's all up to your own preference. So as long as you have that shape of the shoe there, you can do whatever you want with it. And that's my tutorial on how to draw a shoe. If I have time, I would teach you how to render it too, and that will be on the next video. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below. If you don't, leave a comment on how I should improve on this video. But if you just refine on the skills and refine the lines, you will have a better end product. And this one, which would look like this. I have a even better one. I don't know if I can open it. I'll try open. Here we go. So this is how the end product would look like. Oh shoot. Just delete the other one. Just give me a few seconds. So this is how the end product would look like without all the other parts. This is how the end product would look like. Just change the background color to be a bit more of gray, so I could correct those like white stuff I drew on it instead of erasing it. But this is how the end product could look like. And also, just see these lines. These lines, here are lines for showing how the bottom part protrudes, and this is just exactly how you do it. This would help with when you color it in or render it, but if you don't render it, if you don't color it, then you could add those for fanciness, or you could just leave those alone. But that's just how the end product would kind of look like. So thanks for watching. As I said, like and subscribe maybe if you want to, and thanks for watching. Hope I've helped you draw a better shoe.